Greetings everyone, I'm back again, and in the next demo, I'm going to create an application in real time using the Recrogrid framework in less than 10 minutes, a task that would typically take a smaller team weeks to accomplish. The program will be developed in Visual Studio, and it will consist of an API application and a single-page application client. I'll create a simple menu, and there will be visual representation for all tables of the Northwind sample database you see here. The data will be filterable, sortable, editable, and relationships between tables will also be handled. I'll lay out the database structure here so we can see where we stand, and before I start, let me show you what the result will be. I'll starting the two applications. Here we can see a simple menu where I've placed direct access to a few entities. This is the employees grid, along with the form view for each row. In the form view, all data is visible, including related tables. For example, this is the orders related to an employee and an order form view. This, in turn, is related to the customer of that order and the customer form view. So, based on these relationships, essentially the entire database can be navigated. Here is the products grid and the product form. The supplier associated with the product. These are all the order details linked to the product, along with the corresponding order. Notice that the related grids show filtered data, so only the actually associated data is displayed, not the entire content of the table. This is the orders grid, and this is the order form. This is the associated shipper. This is the categories grid. And here are all the products found in that particular category. And finally, let's take a look at the regions grid, territories. Employee territories. And we've reached the employee. So, through these relationships, all the data in the entire database is accessible, but of course, we could also place each entity on a separate menu item. In the grid views, the usual settings such as column width, column order, and selection of displayed columns work instantly. Multiple column sorting is possible. These settings can be saved on a per-user basis. There is database-level server-side pagination on the grid, and we can navigate within the form view as well. The number of lines to be displayed can be set per entity. It is possible to specify complex filtering conditions. Various logical conditions and parentheses can be used. For example, I would like to see orders where the customer contains either ALFC or ANET. And let's say the order date is between January 1, 1998 and January 1, 1999. This is also database-level filtering on the server side, and various filters can even be saved. Additionally, there are many other features that haven't been showcased here. As promised at the beginning of the demo, I undertook to create this application entirely from scratch in real time in less than 10 minutes. Let's create a new ASP.NET Core Web API application supported by Recrogrid Framework. To continue, click on the video.